To bym zrobił, ale to... Dobra, to. Ja bym zrobił, ale... To bym zrobił, ale spotkać się z najlepszą kopią na równinach Kranajon w Koryncji. No i co? W równinach Achillesa na Skirios. Skirios. A tu nie byłem nigdy nawet. Czekaj. Jak to się nazywa? Przyjaciel na śmierć i życie? A no to jest tutaj. No tak, ale tu nie będzie mojego statku. To żeś porobił? No płyniemy tam, kurde. Robię sobie tę misję. Dzisiaj.
Let's set sail!
Nice to have you back, Commander.
Shipboard!
There's something floating there. We can retrieve it.
O proszę.
salvage!
Gdzie? Co jest?
Get the oars ready! Oars in! Full sail!
Should we grab the salvage, Commander?
Ready the oars! Slower, now!
The commander's leaving the helm!
Know this place, Icaros? It's where Lycomedes threw Theseus to his death.
These bandits look drugged. What happened here?
Pirates probably use this fort as a lookout. They have given me my freedom. How can I ever repay you?
I can't repay you, so I won't try.
I thought I'd never get out.
What happened to this camp?
Here! You know, I see why you like going on these quests. The bandits don't even put up a fight. And there's wine! Tastes a bit off, though.
Barnabas, it isn't safe here.
That's lotus flower wine. The bandits are drugged.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
You drank lotus flower, Barnabas. Snap out of it. Come on, old man. Let's get you home. How are you feeling?
That doesn't matter. The gods, they sent me a vision.
You drank lotus flower, Varnavas. It makes people crazy.
No, it was a divination, I'm certain. They showed me my dear Lida, my wife.
You're married?
I thought I'd lost her a long time ago, but I saw her in my vision. She's alive. We just have to find her.
I'll help you find her, but a vision isn't much to go on.
There were 3 visions. In the darkness of a forgotten cave, Lida fed a cyclops. But then I saw her drinking wine with a witch. Then I could hear her singing like a siren.
About this vision of the Cyclops.
Right! Theosa and Poseidon took my hand and led me deep into the heart of the caves of Anafi. There, I saw Lida feeding a young cyclops.
So, Lida was drinking wine with a witch?
She herself showed me. The witch and Lida were dear friends, drinking wine together well into the night. In the background, I could see the ruins on Paros Island.
You said sirens?
Persephone showed me a painted wall. Behind it, sirens lurked. Lida was trapped. Then, Demeter warned me in her motherly voice. You dare not approach, lest your ears pollute your mind.
Good advice from both you and Demeter. But what should I use?
You believe me? Here, take this. Beeswax.
If Lida is alive, I'll find her. By the gods, that smells good.
Dobrze, że mam cały czas mikrofon wyłączony. Podniósł zachód od grobowca Alkusa. Bata. No to jakiś zadanie. To się zbugowało. A nie, tam po prawej jest. Kowal.
What can I get for you?
Ty, ile mam tych. Ale to rozmotywowanie bardziej się opłaca chyba, jak już mam tyle kasy. Ty,
Let me know if you need anything else.
już myślałem. Już posprzedawałem.
I see you have good taste.
Kurde, ile kosztują ulepszenia? Ops. A co chodzi z tymi grawerunkami? A nie da się. A nie, tutaj jest grawerunek. A.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Koks. Dobra. Szukamy grobowca Alkusa. Że tak powiem. Ale chyba nie to. Co to jest zwierzę alfa? Ups. Wschodnia część atolu. A, tu. No to trochę lipa. Nie przeczytałem do końca. Wow. Ale ludzie robią co? Box. Tu ma siano, a ten skacze na łeb. Aż bliżej podpłyń tam. Co za typy?
I need to talk to her. To jest jakieś przejście, ale jak je rozwalić?
A tu jest wyjście. Coś nie tak. A nie, dobrze. Dobre pułapki, co?
These pigs look hungry.
Welcome to my empire, traveler. I am its empress, Kirki of the Oceanids.
You live here?
Where are my manners? You must be weary after your long journey. There's some wine in my hold if you'd fetch it for us. I'm a bit indisposed at the moment.
I could use a drink. I'll fetch the wine.
You really must be parched. Fetch us some wine, would you?
Ale bug. Patrzcie. Nie dopracowali.
This toy has teeth marks. This says her subjects are hungry. What subjects? Could this blood be human?
You look deliciously thirsty.
I don't know what evil ritual you performed on Lida, but I'll kill you for it, witch!
My subjects will protect me.
Jirke! I will rip you apart and feed you to your animals!
Challenge an empress.
Wreszcie przegram tutaj. Ale dostał świniak.
The witch kept a list of names and trophies. This bracelet was worn by Lida. Kurde, no nie ma... This is Sparta, pu. To jest spoko w sumie, ale...
To jest dobre. Czemu Andrystra jest na środku?
Faster!
Commander away! You're released until further order.
About my leader, do you have any news?
I found this bracelet. And a lot of pigs.
I can explain. Lida had it and was transformed into a pig by Kirki. When she was turned back into a beautiful woman, she gave this to Kirki to remember her by.
Right as always, old friend. Which means we're one step closer to finding Lita, I think.
You think correctly! The gods would never lie! Aside from Volus and Apati. But never mind them.
If Lida is alive, I'll find her.
Kos. Jest kos. Kos. Lefos. Damos. Melos. Masara. Kos. Kos jest tu. Jest bardzo mi się tam teraz ten. Walimy na łeb kogoś. Na Argolidę lećmy na przykład. Gdzie jest Argolida? Tu. Gdzie ona jest, ta cyfiara? Nie, aha, ja pamiętam. No. Polemachar fortecy w Attyce. Ja to kiedyś robiłem, ale... Polemarcha fortecy w Artyce. Attyce. Jest forteca w Attyce. Tu pewnie. Tu. Idziemy tam walić na łeb kogoś. A co tu się dzieje? Co oni tak biegają? Tu jest to, trzeba przejść. Tu wejść tutaj. I gitara będzie. Ty chłopicie tu do mnie. O co chodzi? chyba tyle. No jeszcze tutaj jakiś gość. No ale to takie to. Piordu, piordu. Wejdziemy tam do ogniska.
Let's hit the Athenians where it hurts.
Dobra, walimy ich normalnie na łeb. Ścieniasy są. Oczywiście musi ten kutas przybiec. Kurde. Dobra. Jeszcze kutas przyszedł. To babka jest. Kto to tam wali takie te potrójne strzały? Dobra. Coś jeszcze coś w krzakach leży, coś? Nie? Kolejny. Ale go zmiotło. Dawaj strzały, byku.
Get out! Out! Shit! Out! Out! No! Put it out! Out!
No i co? Trzeba sprawdzić. Trójka i czwórka mi brakuje. 4 Tu jest ten typ. No cóż, czasem trzeba cytować. Cytować trzeba czasem. Nie, bo nie mam czasu na stronie bania.
Goddess of war and wisdom. Does it please you, I wonder, to watch her sit on
They won't ask any questions. Best keep out of sight.
Tutaj chyba.
This is a restricted area.
Dobra.
Hey, you! Siesti tutto. Who is that?
Nie ma go tu. Muszę misję porobić pewnie. Ale jakie tu jest napisane? Nie ma chłopak. Babę jakąś zabiłem za. Chłopco mnie bije, ty. Pieprzaj, dziadu. Nie no, typy co mnie gonią, ty. Ja, ale robiłem te zadania od Sokratesa i nie dostałem nic. No tutaj w świątyni Hefestosa byłem tam i nie ma gościa. Bądźmy świadkiem, a muszę zrobić to zadanie. Baba mnie bije, ty. Spieprzać. Panu ludzie mnie biją, ty. Nigdy tego gościa zabić, bo... Spieprza. Masakra.
Now that you've forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
If you told me this needed to be done before, I could have taken care of it already.
Maybe, but this way I get to see you more often.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Shofani's name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course, this should be the last thing.
Should?
I mean, is.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Of course. The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Perus, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his gaze.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
The witness. There you are. That's the guy Alcibiades called handsome? Can't say I agree with him.
You tell Theon I'm not giving him any more. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping someone else.
That someone sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanes.
Sophanis. I know that name well. I won't help you though, not for him.
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
Dromistios never get all the information up front. Sophanis betrayed his men for Drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do what you want.
You've returned!
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
It's done.
So it is. I'll let Sophanis know what happened.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
Nobody changes. Not enough, at least.
Then do a person's actions stay with them for life? If a man steals a sword from a blacksmith, is he bad until death takes him? How can we predict a person's future actions?
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable. It's what makes my job so hard sometimes.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanis a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
No i co, i dupa? A nie, jest. Wolność słowa, lecimy z tym. Można teleporta? Można jak najbardziej, jeszcze jak. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Goddess of war and history.
I call that impression the lapdog. Hermippos has gone too far, Socrates. Pericles gave everything to Athens. Yet, we must still hear of Cleon's greatness.
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermippos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance. Something I could come up with in an afternoon, and a drunken one at that. Mine are for a clever audience.
The same audience you judge, should it not be clever enough?
Careful, Socrates, else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermippos should say what he wants?
This may be the first time I've seen Socrates listen more than he speaks.
Remember it well. You may not see it ever again.
I prefer to think before I speak, and now, having thought, I shall. Tell me, just as I am allowed to say what I wish, should not all be allowed to do the same?
Of course not. And there's much you've said that I'd say you shouldn't have, Socrates.
What if I say offends one, but is loved by another? Should I say nothing in fear of what people may think?
That would be nice, yes.
If you have such an issue with Hermipos, why not do something about it yourself?
I'd like to, but I haven't been able to find him. Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermipos.
That's what I thought as well. Maybe he's afraid I'll find him.
Once Hermipos is in front of you, what are you going to say?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I promise you, it will be a grand spectacle.
It almost sounds like you're jealous of Hermipos.
Ha! Me? Envious of him? Making someone sad is easy, but making someone laugh takes true skill and talent.
Wherever Hermipos is, I'll find him.
I hope you do. His residence would be a good place to start.
Północna część. No to gdzieś tam! No bo coś się świeci. Nord.
I should be careful. High security here. Doesn't look like Hermipos is here. I should take a look around.
No, aż tak dobrze to ochraniane nie jest. Bijamy.
Is someone there?
No dobra, rozglądam się i co?
This is a lot of money for someone like Hermipos. Explains his residence, at least. A mask from the cult of Cosmos. Hermipos must be a member. Looks like Cleon made notes for Hermipos on his play. Everyone's a writer.
No i ty potem jest znowu, ja pierdzielę.
What is it?
I couldn't find Hermipos, but I did find out something about him. He's a member of the cult of Cosmos.
Then it's no wonder he attached himself so closely to Cleon. Discrediting Pericles and his beliefs in Athens would benefit Hermipos and the cult, I'd imagine.
Hermipos is definitely a problem.
Do you still believe he should say what he wants, Socrates?
I know not what I think, nor what I know.
Ah, yes, you deserve a play of your own.
What is a leader if he hides behind the walls he built himself? Send me fire, storm, or sickness, but bring me justice for my city.
No. Teraz go można walić na łeb.
Better stay hidden.
frajerska chmura. Oj, przyszedł typu jeszcze. Co za typy. No hito. No halo.
I'll root all of you out.
To nie jest zapalniczka Big. Pokamigo. Buty. Pasek. Łapy. Tururururu. Dobra, a tego? Wartość życia. Nie ma takiej misji. Wartość życia. Na samym dole. Nie wiem. To jest. Aha, abonament trzeba sobie kupić. Tak. Może tutaj nie trzeba płacić za to, że wartość życia. Wartość życia. Na dole jest. Wartość życia U jest. Wykonaj poprzednie miejsce dodatkowe na z wysokiego konia. Wysokiego konia. Jest, tutaj. Dobra, trzeba robić to. Ajajaj. Jemu coś się rozsypało coś.
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
It looks like I'll have to report you, Socrates. It's what a good citizen would do, right?
Oh, very good. Although a bit preemptive without all the details, wouldn't you say?
It was a joke.
The real question is whether there is truth behind the joke, or if one's mind can be changed once the whole story is revealed.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to know what you think is right.
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where is the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
Nałazić trzeba. Gdzie on jest?
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
Co się dzieje? Dlaczego wszyscy chcą się ze mną zawsze bić?
That's the thief. You won't escape.
No ucieka jeszcze nie gościu. Mam cię, no i co?
Running is a waste of time.
No. Muszę iść w kolano, czy co?
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught. But to have a Misthios judge me,
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
the man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Did you steal the horse to use it or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
There is no other option.
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel shame for what I did.
Any reason you picked this specific horse?
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really. Though, I did make sure it wasn't his best horse.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because I had no other choice.
I have enough information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family?
Have you decided what should be done?
If he needs the horse more than the man he stole it from, let him keep it. It will do him more good.
So, determining whether a crime deserves a consequence or reward is dependent on the reasons behind it? An intriguing thought, although I can see how dangerous such thinking might be.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just? Or should the man be punished?
If the action was for a good reason, then he is in the right.
So, in times like these, people like us get to determine the law. Many would believe a murder still deserves consequence.
The people whose lives were saved would disagree.
Then perhaps making choices that affect the most people for good is a correct path. Wouldn't you agree?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for such things.
Okay.
Okay. Południu od Aten. Jest tutaj. Gdzie to jest? Do siana skacz. No halo.
So now they have people watch us get punished. That's a different kind of shame.
I'm not here to watch. I just saw you by chance.
What you saw was a man who paid his master for freedom, but is being kept a slave.
You can do that.
My master gave me a price for my freedom, and I saved until I had enough. Now that I've given him the drachmi, he pretends as if the deal never existed.
Ale wieje.
That isn't right. Let me talk to him for you.
Really? You do that? My name is Phaedon. I don't know who you are, but surely you were sent by the gods. They must have heard my prayers.
They did. And you deserve that.
To jest zawsze dobre. Każdy mówi, o, słuchajcie po głowie, ale
like to
tak.
think so.
Słuchaj.
Gods or not, I'm grateful. My master should be near the silver mine. He's likely overseeing other slaves like myself.
Have you always been a slave?
Since my youth. I was in the wrong place and born to the wrong family. I've been sold more than once.
And you just now got enough to buy your freedom.
More like I found a master who was willing to give me that sort of deal. I should have known he'd lie. It was my only hope and now it's gone.
Ale ktoś ma basik.
Do you often get whipped like that?
More than you know.
What did you do?
I don't always know. Not working fast enough, looking at someone wrong, asking for water. Sometimes they do it just for fun. I'm not sure how much more I can take.
I'll talk to your master and make sure he listens.
He's not really the listening type.
He will be with me.
You look strong. I could always use more people to keep the slaves in line if you're looking for work.
I'm already working. I'm here about one of your slaves, Phaedon.
As if I know their names. You're wasting my time.
Give me a moment to explain.
That's close enough to begging for me. Fine. Speak.
There's a man who paid you for his freedom. He'd like you to follow through on that promise.
Doesn't sound familiar. But I'm feeling generous. Do something for me, and I'll give this Phaedon his freedom.
What is it?
There's a woman I'd like you to kill. It'll leave her family to fend for themselves. But the cult of Cosmos needs it done.
You're a member of the cult? If that's true, then you know who I am.
You're smarter than they make you out to be, Eagle Bearer.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you now.
You could. Of course, if I'm killed, the slave stays that way. And I'm the only one who knows where his papers are.
I teraz zagwozdka.
Why does this woman need to die?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you needed to know that. Wait, you don't.
Most people prefer to keep their cult status a secret.
You can't do a thing about it if you want to help whatever his name is. Also, it adds a bit more fun to the situation, don't you think?
I'll be on my way.
Kill the woman or not, it's your choice. But if you want your slave friend to go free, it's the only way. One person's freedom is another's demise.
No dobra, no i co?
Alexios! What chance that we should meet here?
It doesn't really feel like chance.
Ah, so you wish for today's topic to be about fate?
No, not really.
Good, because I had another in mind.
Attica is large, yet fate keeps bringing us together.
Ah, you're trying to bring us back to fate once again. I won't let you avoid answering my questions, though.
So how much did you overhear?
Oh, all of it. You have a difficult choice to make, clearly. How much is the freedom of one person worth? Do you believe one life is worth more than another?
There's no difference between one person and another. We all take our first breath the same way.
But are the breaths you take equal to my own? Would you not say the breath of Pericles is put to better use than that of someone in prison?
It doesn't matter which two people you compare. The answer is the same.
So, a thief is equal to a priest, a politician to a child? An interesting view.
I think I've said enough.
Ah, you're right. I know you are busy and your mind is weary.
That does sound like me.
Go now. It's been an honor having these conversations with you.
You too, Socrates.
Dobra.
What is it?
I'm not going to kill someone so you'll free Fedon when he should have been already.
Fine. I'll find someone else to kill her, and Fedon will remain my slave. I'll be sure he receives a grand reward for wasting so much of my time.
One less evening.
Dobra, co z tym? Nie mogę go jakoś uwolnić teraz? Aj. Jeszcze chłop tam biegnie do mnie jakiś. No nie wiem. Nie wiem. Ej, to nie mam już całego tego żmijowego tego?
Nothing gets past the eyes of Cosmos.
Jest level ma. No to walimy nawet typiarę. A co to? Powinien mieć już cały ten strój. Chyba. No coś nie wiem. Nie wiem. Pokaż to. Gdzie to jest? Mamy chyba te wszystkie te ubrania. Na statku czy gdzie? Byłem na statku. Na Andresti. Tak zwanej. Gdzie ona tak nisko jest? To jakby tu Akropol, nie? No to... Jezu, biegnie ten profesor. Dobra, dawaj na solo. Czy jakieś byka ma? Dobra, trzeba walić go tak normalnie. Co ja się z wami mam? Gdzie ona jest, kurczę? Tak nisko. Nie no, fajnie ta wygląda, ale ja wolę... Ale ja wolę ten. Wilka. Jest tam, typiara. Gdzie ona tam jest? Nie widzę jej. No tak, gdzieś dał. Strzała. No mi dała. Jakieś kombosy ma. Kurde, tak to długo działa. Złaź z tego. Allakas. Wziąłeś. Dobra. A pokażę ci tych czcicieli, co tutaj mogę jeszcze ewentualnie. Tych już też w sumie dużo jest. Złożone właściwie. I trzeba te zadania robić. O. A czym się chce to robić? Nie chce mi się tego robić. Robimy w końcu główne zadanie. Czysty pierwszy level. A to już ma 31 level. Getio. Gdzie co jest? Tu. Kurde, jeszcze tu nie byłem. Wsparcie. A statek mam tu gdzieś. O. No to średnio bym powiedział, tak średnio. Trochę za daleko. Stamtąd to ja będę 15 minut płynął tam. Kurde, no dupa, że nie można tego statku reportować jakoś. Jakby się dało, no to by było gitarowo. Ale się nie da. Jest średnio, bym powiedział, tak średnio. Tak średnio bym powiedział. Nie, oddaj ten. Puść to, puść to. Cholera. Masz, tutaj są te wszystkie. Zestaw węża. A weźmy ten zestaw węża. Załóżmy sobie. A greccy bohaterowie? Pokaż. Nie mam hełmu greckiego bohatera. Mam tylko raz. Tutaj też nie mam. I buty mam też. Atalanta Bergamo. Pokaż eku. Nie, za słabe to. Bez sensu to jest trochę. Troszkę bez sensu to. Nie opłaca się. Chyba. Chyba się nie opłaca. Dobra, biorę po prostu najlepsze i tyle. Tych ateńskich, greckich bohaterów nawet. No tylko to i tamto, nie? Dobra, wszystkie złote zostaw. I tyle.
Rowers, go!
Prędzej ja mam płynąć, halo. Pokaż mi drogę. Plecy, 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 plecy. Tędy trzeba wypłynąć.
Lower the sail!
Oj, dobra, dali mi radę. I teraz tędy trzeba płynąć. Cały czas.
We are pulling up to that salvage!
No chłopy, co się zaraz we mnie spieprzać, dziady. Gdzie? To... Grać muszę to. Ominąć muszę to chyba, nie? Jeszcze w dół muszę płynąć. No tutaj tak. Hydrę biorę z prawej, Melo z lewej. Afrodyta. No, a trzeba tu aż na to się kieruj. Wanna fight? Wanna fight?
Let's go! Get them! Spear! Fire! Release spears! Make them burn!
Dobra, to rozwalenie. Nie chciałem tak, ale dobra. Teraz zawijamy, usuńmy sobie to. I zawijamy w prawo teraz.
dangerous territory, Commander.
A tam dangerous. Głupoty gadasz. Walimy na łeb wszystkich. Ktoś ma jakiś problem?
You look troubled, Alexios.
This bay feels familiar somehow.
A bird can fly away from seasons, but will always recognize its nest when it returns. This is Sparta.
I don't think I'm welcome here.
I'm not sure of much, Alexios, but I do know that when the time is right, we always get to go home.
And where is your home, Barnabas?
I'll save that story for another day.
Ready the line!
This is Sparta. Ciekawe, czy jest ten ta dziura taka co.
Alexios!
No już jestem.
Lamb, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
He told me where I'm from and where I must go.
So now you know the truth.
I'm not his son. I'm just a weapon.
That is the furthest thing from the truth. You were brought into this world with love. I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
I don't know how to feel. I've spent some of the happiest days of my life here. And some of the worst, too.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the Puppet King if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
Pa, jaki sprint. To jest dopiero kobieta. Ale leci. A konia ukradnie zaraz. Gdzie mój koń? Gdzie mój Pegas?
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
On Naxos I could forget. It was as if I had locked Sparta in a box and tossed it to the bottom of the sea.
Did you put memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood and wood to build one big enough. This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Alexios, wait! You shouldn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
I hope you're right. For their sake.
The Agogi is what turns boys into men. Interfering would only weaken them, weaken Sparta.
They're no good to Sparta if we leave them to die.
And they're no good to Sparta if they're too weak to kill a wolf. Come. Let's go home.
Słabiaki. Gdzie mi konia znowu urwało? To jest Sparta, tu nie ma miękkiej gry.
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. The best of those boys will become Kryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules and they are strict. The Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are Ilotas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First were the Persians, and now the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Kryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all. This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, he's going to bring glory to Sparta.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your sister?
I've tried to block out what happened here.
You were so scared of breaking her. You ran around the house, gathering every pillow and blanket. You piled them all around you, and only then did you feel safe to hold her.
She was so small.
Even then, you held her so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of her.
She turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive!
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home...
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it. But he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach. What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly... graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens, but they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, they'd be a real threat to Sparta.
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
So, I find the soldiers, then what?
Spartans are loyal to their commander. Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
Gdzie ten Leonidas? No to faktycznie za domem.
Grandfather was a true hero. Maybe one day, they'll sculpt a statue.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas. The days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Divide the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men. My king? Xerxes wants Sparta. She'll have to go through me.
This is Sparta!
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, Then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and son united in Sparta at last. And look at you, a god and goddess among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes, our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Alexios, my king?
Who could forget? The boy who died to save his sister. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
I killed an elder. Sparta didn't find that very innocent.
Alexios!
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Spartan laws destroyed my family. Spartan laws had me claw my way through the streets. We're here today because he defied those laws.
He did, and he lost his head for it. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Hilot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stalking the flames. Savagely killing Hilots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness makes Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. Show the Ilots we no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
And where would I start looking for these Cryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarax Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Hilot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
My mother spoke to me about these Cryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the King's Guard.
But why have me killed them?
For years, the Cryptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Ilots were dealt with. But lately, these Cryptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Cryptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
Dobra. LOV.